Hey everybody, it's Meredith Miller with Inner Integration. Today, I want to wish you guys a wonderful 2018. In fact, that's what this video is about, a better life in 2018. So no matter what happened in 2017, no matter how bad it sucked, because it might have really sucked, or at least big parts of that year, it's really important to look back at that year, at our last year, and really look at those tough lessons, at the really difficult experiences that took place. And what can you extract from that? Like, what learning experience can you extract from that? And then what gratitude can you find in there? Can you find something to be grateful for? So it's really important to look back and to integrate those lessons, the things that you've learned, a lot of things that happened during 2017, so that now you can move forward into this new year, taking with you the best of that and leaving the rest behind. So first, I want to give you some questions that you can use to kind of wrap up 2017 if you haven't done an exercise like this already. And then I want to give you some tips to live the best 2018. So the first thing that you want to do is look back at 2017 and ask yourself, and you really should journal this because it's going to be so helpful for you. Ask yourself, what did you learn last year? Like, what were some of the most powerful things that you learned last year? And write all that down. And then ask yourself, what did you accomplish last year? Now, maybe you're thinking, man, it was such a mess. Like, I didn't get anything done. You know, it was just big struggle. Okay, but really look at that. Maybe you want to look at the little things that you accomplished, because those are going to be big things for you. Those are going to help you build momentum forward. They're going to build a sense of accomplishment, a sense of confidence, so that you can keep moving forward. Ask yourself, who did you cut out of your life last year in 2017? Make a list of those people, and remind yourself why you cut each of those people out. And then reflect on how your life changed because you cut those people out of your life. And finally, who is someone or who are several people that you met last year in 2017 that are awesome? So think about those new connections that you made, new friendships, etc. These awesome people that came into your life, maybe a new mentor or something. You discovered something new through them. They brought something new to your life. They just helped you make that year better. Write down who were those people and what awesome thing did they bring into your life. So I really recommend doing that exercise to close up 2017. Now, to really set the tone for 2018 so that you can live the best life possible in 2018, I have some suggestions for you. So the first one, no matter where you're at right now, because I know like that whole Christmas, New Year's time, astrologically, there was some craziness happening, and it might have been really rough for you. I had a little bit of a rough time too. So, maybe you're coming out of that, and you're just kind of like, oh my God, what's going on? Where am I at? How am I going to get out of this? So number one, don't let your present circumstances define your future. Don't let them define you and who you are, and don't let them define your future. Remember, you can create the future that you want. Right? It's important to accept and understand where you're at right now. Remember, that's the first point in your GPS. Where are you? You got to enable that in your settings, your location, so that you can get to where you want to go. But remember, your present circumstances do not determine where you're going to go. So grab the reins of your destiny in your hands and take action. Number two is, who are you waiting for if not yourself? Life is not going to hand it to you. It's not just going to hand you everything on a silver platter. It's not just going to make everything better for you. You have to do the work. So what is that work? What's it going to come down to? What is it that you need to do in order to create a better life in 2018? And remember, you got to get out of your way. So when you've been through narcissistic abuse, and especially since childhood, you've sort of built in all these self-sabotage programs, they've been programmed into you. And then you keep perpetuating it, until you notice those things about yourself and how you're sabotaging your success and how you're sabotaging your happiness. It's just so common. Having negative belief systems as well that were programmed into you, maybe even since childhood, that can all be holding you back. So you really want to take a look at that. Really see how you're getting in your way. What is it that you need to do so that you can take that action to change your life? Number three, protect your inner circle like your life depends on it, because it probably does. Your inner circle is the 5 or 6 people that you most surround yourself with, that you most talk to on the phone, hang out with, chat with on the internet. These people that you spend most of your time with are greatly influencing your life. So you want to take great care in who you're keeping around you in that close inner circle. Are they helping you to move forward? Are they encouraging your success and your happiness? Or are they sabotaging you? Are they jealous of you? Do they not want you to be happy and successful, because it threatens them in some sort of way? And be very careful that you're not allowing toxic people to hang around that inner circle out of a sense of guilt or just because you've known that person for years and years and years. Because number one, that's affecting you poorly. Number two, maybe some wonderful person comes into your life and you've got this toxic friend, and this person who's, pretty healthy doesn't like this toxic friend of yours, doesn't feel comfortable around that person. And maybe this awesome person that enters your life leaves because that toxic person is just always there. And he or she just can't stand to be around that kind of toxicity. So be very cautious in who you're allowing into that inner circle. You will become like those people. If not through their actions, through their reality, through their perception, the way that they see the world. And that's really, really important, that you guard your sense of perception, that you define your reality and not anyone else. Number 4 is, what are you ingesting? What are you ingesting? This is going to make such a big difference in your energy levels. Food, drinks, information, media, people's vibrations that you're around, all of these things, you're ingesting, some of it's physical food and some of it's energetic, emotional food. And it's affecting you. Everything that you put into yourself. I mean, that includes literally going on the internet and what information you're subjecting yourself to. So if you're reading all kinds of really, really negative stuff, or maybe you have some body issues and you just can't help yourself, you go onto Instagram and you're looking at all these really attractive Instagram models or something, and most of these photos are probably photoshopped anyways. But anyhow, you're looking at all these photos and you're comparing yourself to this, and you're feeling bad about yourself, and you're judging yourself. That's just going to create a lot of negativity. It's going to lower your sense of self-confidence. It's not healthy for you. Maybe you go out, you buy those magazines that are I don't know, fashion magazines or something like that. And there's all these people in there that are extremely fit, or they look in a certain way that you're never going to look, or you just don't know how to look like that, or you're trying to look like that, but you're struggling. Stop digesting that information. It's only going to make you feel bad about yourself. People's vibrations, again, that's kind of the closest people around you, but that's anybody. Who are you allowing around you? What kinds of vibrations are around you? And if you're going to really want to set yourself up for success, take a look at the foods that you're eating. Get away from the processed foods. When you go to the grocery store, you got to look at the periphery. You go to one end over here and you see all of the produce. You got the fresh fruits, the fresh vegetables, all of that kind of stuff. All in the middle, what you have is all this boxed, canned, processed stuff. You read the label and it's got all these names you can't even pronounce because it's just full of chemicals. That's not good for you. That's not creating a healthy body. You are what you eat. What you eat, those molecules become your blood, become your organs, become your tissues, become your body. Right? So you want to really be careful what you're putting into your body. That's going to make a huge difference in your energy level. Make sure you're drinking clean water and lots of water. Get away from, all of the sodas and the sugary kinds of drinks and stuff like that. Really want to take care of that hydration. It's also going to really help your energy levels. It's going to help your brain function better. You've been through this horrible abuse. You have a kind of brain injury. Your brain has really suffered. Your nervous system has suffered. So help it out by getting healthy foods, by putting wonderful clean water into your body. Try to alkalinize yourself. Drink alkalinized water. Now you can buy this at stores. You can make it yourself with a little bit of organic baking soda. You can put fresh lemon squeezed in there. You can buy an organic apple cider vinegar. You can put that into salads and things like that, or you can just put it in a tablespoon and drink that once a day. That's going to help to alkalinize your body, to get rid of the acidity. Stress is going to cause a lot of acidity. It's going to cause a lot of inflammation in the body. And if you've got body pain, body inflammation, maybe even in your gut from the digestion is not working right, start alkalinizing yourself. It's going to make a huge difference. Number 5 is, what are you giving and receiving this year? So always keep your finger on the pulse of that balance. Is there a balance in how much you're giving and how much you're receiving? It's very important. And remember, you've got to put yourself first sometimes. Like, if your cup is not full, you cannot be helping somebody else before you help yourself, or you're just depleting yourself more and more. And then you're going to end up feeling resentful to that person. You're going to get sick. You're not going to feel well. You got to take care of you first. Until that glass is full, you can't really be reaching out and helping other people. Number 6, and this is a big one, stop telling people what you're gonna do. Stop telling people about your dreams, your goals, your hopes. Why? You need to protect that. You need to protect your dreams, your hopes, your plans, your goals for the future from toxicity, meaning from people coming in and planting doubts and fears in your mind. Now, this might be an actual toxic person, or it might just be someone who loves you, who just worries way too much, and then they dump all their worries on you, and then it's like they've just charged your dream and your goals and all that with that negative energy and the doubt and the fear and all that, and then you feel like you just can't get it done because all of this is just kind of contaminating this dream that you have. So it's really important to protect this. Also, think about how much energy you might be wasting talking and talking and talking about what you're going to do or what you want to do, right? Just do it. Put the energy into doing it, and then show people the results later. Number 7 is, what will you create and achieve this year? What do you absolutely want to create, to manifest, to achieve in 2018 before the end of this year? What is that? Are there a few things? Maybe there's 3 or 4 things on that list. Maybe there's just one, and that one thing you are totally focused on achieving this year. What is that? Number 8 is, what's something you need to learn this year to get yourself to the next level? What do you need to learn this year? And how are you going to learn that? Are you going to learn it online, on an online course? Do you need to enroll in a community college or university? Do you need to go seek out a mentor? Do you need to go travel around the world to take some kind of certification or licensing course? What is it that you need to learn in 2018 to get yourself to that next level? And finally, never, ever give up. No matter what happened in the past, no matter how much you might be struggling right now, find something to fight for. Find a why. Find a reason, a motivation to keep going. Find your purpose. Find a meaning for yourself so that you keep going when things get tough. Sorry for the ambulance. Because things get tough, right? In life, things just get tough sometimes. That's life. Life is not fair. Life is going to throw us some curveballs when we least expect it. Never, ever give up. So I'm wishing you all a wonderful 2018. Make this your year. Make this the year that you recover from narcissistic abuse, that you leave behind that past. Maybe that past that has always defined you since childhood, and you can step forward into a whole new life. You're going to need a structure. You're going to need a plan. You're going to need to take step-by-step actions, and you can get there. You can absolutely achieve that. So if you want some help with self-healing after narcissistic abuse, check out my new book. It's called The Journey, a roadmap for self-healing after narcissistic abuse. It's available on Amazon in print and in Kindle versions. There's about 11 5-star reviews on there so far. People are really giving great feedback on this book. It's helping them a lot to figure out where they are in this journey and to see the light through that darkness so they can find the way forward and out. I'm wishing you all a wonderful 2018, and I'm sending a big hug to you.